When I'm coaching leaders, one of the things that comes up regularly is how do I have the difficult conversations? How do I hold people accountable in ways that really get the result that I want? And the question that they often ask is, where do I start? But they're focusing on the words. And if we're focusing on trying to get the words right, we're starting in the wrong place. There's 3 things I want to share with you today that will help you leading up and enduring those conversations so that the words that come out of your mouth will be perfect. So I hope this is going to be helpful. So the first thing is that you need to know if you're going into these conversations with an open mind and a curious mind or a judgmental mind. A lot of the time we think we're going into these conversations with an open mind, but we've got our list of things that people aren't doing well and we're ready to present our case, especially if these things have been going on for a long time. That means that we're in our judgmental mind, and it means we're going to have a closed mind. We're not going to be able to listen in the ways that we could. So that's the first thing. Choose an open and curious mind and really manage yourself around that. The next piece is around being present. It's really important to be present in the conversation, not off distracted in your own story about what's going on or why it's going on or what should be happening. The way that being present happens is that we do the work the days, the weeks, the months beforehand on ourselves. So that's around meditation, taking time to really take stock of our awareness and developing our ability to self-regulate so that when we're in those meetings and we get triggered by something that the other person is saying, we can bring ourselves back to centre really quickly and stay present. The third piece is listening for the background concern and asking high quality questions. Now these are 2 things, but they really go hand in hand for me. Listening for the background concern is taking yourself away from the reaction of the words that someone's sharing with you and listen for what's actually going on behind those words, what's driving those words. Listening for the background concern is really important for you to help you understand why the situation is occurring, why behaviour is not changing. Because if you're not listening for the background concern, you're just reacting to their words, that's going to have that behaviour stay in place. And then the high quality questions will be inspired by your listening, the quality of your listening. And so you won't have to go in with a list of questions. You might have a plan of several questions that you have, but when you're in the moment, your questions will be inspired by your listening. And so if you do these 3 things, if you go in with an open and curious mind, if you'll manage your state of presence when you're in the meeting, and then when you listen for the background concern and ask those high quality questions that are inspired by your listening, the words that come out of your mouth will be perfect and you won't have to worry one moment about how to start this conversation or what to say during this conversation. I know this is challenging. Accountability conversations is one of the biggest pieces for leaders and managers that challenge them. And leaders often either avoid them or try and dominate them. What's really important is to work with your people on the behaviour and help to develop them beyond their challenge. If I can help you in this area, please reach out. I look forward to speaking to you soon.